Alright, we are now putting in a window. This is a 15, I think, by 22 window. Got it off Amazon. And we're going to put it in this door here. As you can see what I did, on the ground here is my template. So I used that, I made that template, made sure it fit the back of that window, then outlined that with blue tape. And actually, I need to put some more blue tape on so I don't scratch the siding here with my jigsaw. And then we've already drilled the pilot hole, which you can see right here, and the jigsaw blade will fit through that. And then we'll cut this bad boy out. No turning back now that I put a hole in there. I have a screw up here I think I'm gonna have to take out. It's just one of these, but when I tried to screw it in, it didn't screw into anything, so I don't think there's any supports in the middle here that are gonna get in my way. But that screw in here, I should have taken it out already, but it's just like the regular screw, so it should come right out because I think it's gonna hit the frame of that window. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've already got my earplugs in. Gonna wear a little eye protection and get going. I wasn't sure what I was hitting. I was hoping it wasn't metal. Thank God it wasn't. So it's got a wood interior. There's another one right here underneath this, so I'm glad I didn't hit that one. So it looks like what they did was they put some particle board or something inside of here, chipboard. It looks like it's probably 3/4 inch chipboard in the sections of this door to support it where the hinges grip onto it. So I actually like the ones with the butterfly hinges better, but ours came with this one. So it's got one here, it's got one in the middle that basically supports the lock and everything, and then one on the bottom. So anyway, I hit the wood, but thankfully the door fits, and that screw I was talking about before is not in the way. So now we just have to take this blue tape off and get the bracket that goes on the inside that screws this down. The one thing that my window came with that a lot of other ones did not that I saw, it's got weather stripping on it, so I don't think I need to put the I can't remember what they call that tape, but the kind that you use on the fan up top. It's kind of like plumber's putty, but anyway, so I don't think I'm going to need that. But yeah, ready for the next step, putting the window in. I can't really show you one-handed, but essentially the hole for the window, or the thickness of the door actually, is just a little bit too thin for the window. So what I got to do is build a shim that goes all the way around, that brings this piece, sorry about the noise, my son's getting ready to mow the lawn, that brings this piece here, which is what holds the window in place. It brings it out that far. I don't know if you can really tell, but there is a gap there that needs to be filled in. So what I'm going to do now is make a template using that piece. I've already done that around this board here. So I'm going to cut this out with my jigsaw, and then come back and screw that in, and then we'll be able to get the window in. All right, what I showed before was this part, but essentially what I had to do is cut out this part. So this essentially will sit inside of this, which will then attach to the window, like that. So what I'm going to do now is attach this this little shim behind with some screws. I'm going to countersink those so I can then go back with caulk and cover them up and make this look like it belongs here. I'll eventually end up painting this door, but that's the next step. Okay, so now I have this shim in. Not the most professionally looking thing in the world, but it's going to be covered up anyway. And now this can be manipulated to fit the window. So essentially these holes, this is something I couldn't find. These holes fit into the little grooves on the window to pull the window into the wood, or the external frame or siding. So that's what makes it tight and leak resistant. I'll still put some silicone probably on it, but yeah, almost done with the window. All right, folks, we have a window. So the only downside to my little job here is that it's not real pretty. I still need to silicone the outside just to make sure that rubber seal holds good, but I'm going to sand this down and make it look pretty before I eventually paint it, more than likely the same color as the walls. So, but hey, we got a window, pretty cool.